Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and ROKU.
We've endured a lot during the pandemic. There has been great loss. Recently, there are signs of improvement. However, the response continues for the healthcare professionals in our community. Don't stop taking the actions that can make a difference to the ones providing care to us. Consider the part you will play and how you can say thank you to those who continue the response.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. And now, from the luxurious studios of Madison County Live, located in Southern Hills Plaza, it's the weekend edition of Madison County Live. Welcome to tonight's show, everybody. Look, we didn't even call each other.
Didn't even call each other.
And you know what's funny?
What is
Tanya's also wearing black. And I'm wearing black. So it's back in black.
I know. I feel like I have the matching glasses as well. So we couldn't have planned this any better. Folks, we hope you have had a fantastic week here in Madison County. We are ready for the weekend. Randy, What do we have coming up tonight?
Hey, we've got a bunch of events. We'll talk a little bit about the 24/7 HD live weather cam. Madison County's only HD forecast camera that you can watch live at MadisonKYLive.com.
That's right. We also have a special interview with Public Information Officer Kelley McBride with the Madison County Health Department. Randy, it is Heart Month. We are going to learn more.
That's right. And we also have, just like I mentioned before, Tanya Morehead with Trandscend Training, downtown Richmond. Free self-defense class, ladies, February the 26th. Sign up soon.
You got it, Randy. That one is important, as well as exercising. If it's Heart Month, then let's get moving. We'll be exercising with Candace.
That's right. And her friend Oakley, don't forget that. Lots of Madison County events like the City of Berea Surplus online auction coming up.
That's right. And spring is just around the corner, and that means it's time for the Easter Extravaganza.
And they're already accepting vendors for July 4th in the city of Richmond.
Wow. Monday, we will have President's Day, which means closings will be upon us. We'll let you know where you need to not go.
That's right. And the Richmond Police Department is hiring new officers. Take advantage of that. If you ever want to be a police officer, now's the time.
That's right. We have special information from the Eastern Scholar House, as well as a special prom dress swap. You want more information on that?
Prom dress? Do they do that during the prom?
No, not during. No, not during the prom. We'll give you the right details on that one, Randy.
Thanks to our sponsors, and of course, we wrap up everything with
the Cain Pole Fishing Report. All that and more coming up next.
Coming up next. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch Good News, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.
We watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
We watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
Hi, my name's Ian, and I watch Good News on Madison County Live, and you should too.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show, to the Back in Black show.
Something special. We didn't plan this, so it's a lot of fun when that happens. Folks, we hope you have had a fantastic week here in Madison County. Talk about ups and downs in the weather. We experienced a little bit of everything, Randy.
Haven't we, though? But I do have one question before.
What's that?
Now that we're back in the studio together.
Yes.
I haven't been able to ask you this in person.
Oh, no. Okay.
Because it just wouldn't work. Do I have earwax in my ears?
Oh,
Do I have
gosh, no. Randy, stay on track.
Sorry. Hey, weekend weather 24/7, our forecast, MadisonKYLive.com. You can watch and sponsor that if your business or organization wants to. 24/7, 7 days a week.
That's right.
365. Go to MadisonKYLive.com. Watch your 3-day forecast all the time, and watch the bypass. It's kind of cool. And sunsets are fantastic.
Beautiful sunsets. Yep. That's right. Even though we had some interesting weather this week, we caught some gorgeous sunsets. Spring is coming, folks. We're ready for that
Spring is
sunshine.
on
It's
the
right
way.
around the corner, so
Can't tell it by us.
you can't tell by us. We are bundled up this evening, but that's okay. We're relishing the last couple of weeks of winter. Hey, Randy, we had a special interview with our friend Kelley McBride with the Madison County Health Department. It is officially Heart Month nationwide, and she has important information you need to know to keep heart healthy no matter what age you might be.
Yeah, that's true. And we weren't wearing black. I don't think we were.
I don't think we were.
I don't know.
Let's see what Kelley has to say.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. We have Kelley McBride, Public Information Officer with the Madison County Health Department. Welcome, Kelley.
Hello. Always good to be with you all.
Kelley, it's so nice to have you with us this evening. And we know that this is a special month nationwide. It is American Heart Month. And perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about that.
That's right, Colleen. And this is the perfect time to learn about your risk for heart disease and all the steps that you might need to take now to help your heart. So we are promoting American Heart Month along with the CDC and the American Heart Association.
Excellent. You know, I was telling Colleen earlier in the week, I just got American Heart Month because it's Valentine's Day. With the heart, I just put those two and two together.
Very good, Randy.
I'm a little slow.
This was an off-camera conversation. It did happen. I will back you up on that. Kelley, so tell us some of the steps, some of the markers. What do we need to be thinking about and considering right now?
Well, as we are learning, heart disease can happen at any age. And it doesn't just happen to older adults. It's happening to younger adults more and more. It's partly because the conditions that lead to heart disease are happening at younger ages.
Right.
So high rates of obesity and high blood pressure among younger people, even in their 30s and 40s, are putting them at risk for heart disease earlier in life. And something I learned in my research here, nearly half of all Americans have at least one of the top 3 risk factors for heart disease.
Wow.
And that's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and smoking.
Kelley, perhaps you already just briefly spoke on these, but I know the CDC, its guidelines, recommendations when it comes to heart disease. And with that, there is a series of myths, perhaps top 10 myths. What are some of those? What are some of the myths that maybe we need to overcome as we are becoming educated?
Right. The American Heart Association at heart.org has listed some top 10 myths about cardiovascular disease. And I thought folks could look those up for themselves.
Excellent.
But that we might talk about a couple of them.
Okay.
And so something that they pose is, how much do you really know about your heart health? It's easy to be fooled by misconceptions, and we think sometimes that's just for our older uncle who, eats Big Macs all the time, or, for somebody who's maybe not in good health. But so they have listed some top 10 myths, and the first one is, I'm too young to worry about heart disease. And as we've talked about, 1 in 3 Americans has cardiovascular disease, and not all of them are senior citizens.
Right.
So even people in their 30s and 40s can develop heart problems, and obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other risk factors are becoming more common at a younger age. So, and later on, there's another one about diabetes that I will get to. The second one is, I would know if I had high blood pressure because there would be warning signs.
True.
And so we have probably heard high blood pressure being referred to as a silent killer because you don't know that you have it, and you may never experience those signs and symptoms. So it's good to know, check in with your primary care physician, your trusted healthcare provider, to check that blood pressure and to learn how to check your own blood pressure maybe at home as well.
Cool. Nice. Okay. Excellent.
A third myth is, I'll know when I'm having a heart attack. because I'll have chest pains.
Sure.
Well,
right.
not necessarily. That's common for those chest pains to be there, or discomfort, but a heart attack may have subtle symptoms. So you could have shortness of breath, feeling lightheaded, pain or discomfort in one or both of your arms, but not necessarily so. So, but even if you're not sure it's a heart attack, you should call 911 immediately if you
right.
are experiencing any of those
Absolutely.
symptoms.
Absolutely. And all of those top 10 myths can be found at heart.org, correct?
That is correct.
Excellent.
So the last thing I'll touch on today is about diabetes. The number 4 myth is diabetes won't threaten my heart as long as I take my medication. So even when your blood sugar levels are under control and you're taking your meds for diabetes,
right.
you are still at increased risk for heart disease and stroke. Because diabetes increases the risk of developing coronary heart disease. People with diabetes are 4 times more likely to suffer from heart disease than people who don't have diabetes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of diabetes, Madison County Health Department has wonderful certified diabetes educators who can answer your questions about diabetes and can teach you about healthy living with diabetes. And in fact, we've recently had some classes that were offered via Zoom, and they were popular, they were successful. So we are going to be offering more of those in the future.
That's fantastic.
But those are to be announced. We're looking forward to announcing when those next classes will be.
Hey, Kelley, thanks for coming on the show. And for more information, where can everybody get this information? I know you have a couple of great websites.
Sure. As always, our website is MadisonCountyHealthDEPT.org. You can call us at 623-7312 or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kelley, for coming on the show today.
Sure, my pleasure.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. Thanks to Kelley for the great interview. For more information, please contact heart.org, of course, on Facebook, and, of course, Madison County Health, DEPT.org, all about Health Month and the diabetes. Keep an eye on the diabetes training coming up, too.
You got it, Randy. They do a fantastic job. Thanks again to the Madison County Health Department. Randy, speaking of heart healthy, moving, training, all things fitness, you had a very special interview. Tell us about it. I sure did.
I had Tanya Morehead with Trandscend Training coming in, and she decided to do a self-defense class that is free for women, February the 26th. At the time of the taping, there were only 25 slots left. Okay? They're limited to 100. Already had 75. So, you ladies out there, it's important. Sign up now. But here's Tanya to tell you more about it. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I've got Tanya Morehead here with Trandscend Trading. Tanya, welcome to the show, and you have a special women's self-defense class. Tell us all about it right now.
Well, it is February 26th.
And that's next week, folks, so it's coming up quick, so you need to sign up now.
Yes, it's from 8 a.m. to 11.
Okay.
We're holding it at Excel Gymnastics. They donated the space so graciously to us.
Nice,
and
excellent.
We're hoping to have 100 women. Right now we have 75.
Wow, so sign up quick.
Very quickly.
So what are some of the things you're going to be doing in the self-defense class?
Well, it is 3 hours, so we're going to learn quite a bit.
Okay.
But the main reason that I'm bringing it to Madison County and to our community is the number one thing for me that I want women to be educated on is awareness.
Right.
Because it all starts with awareness,
Sure.
and that prevents a lot of bad situations.
Right.
But we're going to go through the stages and phases of from the time you pull into somewhere and to the time you get into your house, a building, whatever, to the time somebody comes up on you, to the very end of it.
To the very end of it, okay.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing. It's very amazing.
Great. So to sign up, where can people get more information and take the class?
They have to go to my page or
Okay.
our Trandscend training page on Facebook.
Okay, and you just hit a link and sign
And
up?
there's a group, and you just
Okay.
or there's an event set up. So you go into the
cool.
event,
Okay.
say that you're going, and that's it. Or contact me directly.
And this is a free
it's
class.
It's free. It's on Trandscend Training.
See?
Yes.
Free, and I like free.
Doesn't everybody?
That's
The
great.
instructor we have is amazing.
Cool.
It's Chad Talkington. He actually works at Eastern. He trains all the cadets there. He's a
Okay.
cop. Yeah.
All
He's
right.
absolutely amazing. Very knowledgeable.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Yes.
Tanya, one more time. When is it?
February 26th.
All right. That's next Saturday, folks. And if you're watching this later, it's this Saturday. Hopefully you can get signed up and take the class.
Yes.
Tanya, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Hey, see, we didn't call each other anything. Like, thanks, Tanya. Thanks for watching, folks. Hey, thanks to Tanya. Check her out, Tanya Morehead, Trandscend Training.
Right.
Sign up now, right after the show. Sign up.
That is a vital seminar.
Yeah.
And once again, like we talked about, great to put that out there in the community. But special thanks to Trandscend Training for making
right.
that happen. That is one of their give back programs for the year. And
That's right.
Tanya and friends, we appreciate
That's
you.
It's a big event.
It really is.
100 ladies. So
It's important.
I think it's like a 3-hour class, I want to say.
Okay.
So take advantage of that, please. Everything's on our Facebook page.
You got it.
Trandscend Training. Speaking of training and exercise,
Keep moving, Randy. Keep
we've got
moving.
2 special folks coming up. This week's Exercise with Candace segment, I'm going to try to reflag it with Exercise with Candace and Oakley.
There we go. Let's see what they have us exercising on this week.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace. Good, we're gonna go elbow to knee. Hands on your hips, side to side. Hands up, touch your toes. Good job. Now we're gonna go down and do mountain climbers. Move those feet back and forth. Here we go. All right, on the back, we're going to do sit-ups. There's 1. Oakley. And 2. Great. All right, we're going to do Superman. This is his favorite one to take my hat off and push up. And Superman. And push up. And good job in place. Today, we're going to keep working on our hearts, and it's February, so keep pushing through these cardio workouts. So we're going to start off with the running man. I'll back up a little bit. Good. Now we're going to go the other way. As fast as you can go. Drive those knees, drive those arms. Great job. Now we're going to squat and kick. 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 Great job. One more time. Squat and kick. Now we're going to lunge and lunge. And switch your arms when you do it. Try to go faster. Faster. Now let's switch lead legs, and we'll go this way this time. And the opposite arm, opposite leg. Don't do the same. Try to do opposite. It helps with that midline crossing. Great job. All right, next one. We're going to cross our feet, cross our arms. It looks like this. Cross your feet, cross your arms. Great job. Awesome. Go be excellent to each other. Push through things that are hard. Have a great one, y'all.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. Thanks to Candace and Oakley, and always you can watch the playlist on our YouTube channel. It's easy to access. Go to MadisonKYLive.com. Share it with your friends.
That's right, Randy. A whole lot of fun there. Hey, we have important information, and it involves sheltering in
We sure
place.
do.
Randy, tell us about that.
Are you prepared to shelter in place from our great sponsor, Madison County Emergency Management? You have that extra cash on hand. That's a good idea.
It is.
Batteries, flashlights, First aid kits, which everybody should have in their car and in their home. How about that hand-cranked radio, Colleen?
One of my favorites.
Or a battery-powered transistor radio. That's how you get prepared for shelter in place. Have those items. To learn more, please visit MadisonCountyKY.us/EMA, and of course find them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And thanks to Madison County Emergency Management for helping to sponsor Good News in Madison County.
You got it, Randy. Can you believe that spring is right around the corner, which means the Easter Bunny is going to be here?
And
yes?
The city of Berea is having an auction.
Well,
speaking of spring,
we could combine them, but let's not. Randy, tell us about that auction.
Will they be auctioning off Easter bunnies?
I hope not.
I hope not. There's only one, right? Is there only one Easter bunny, or is there multiple Easter bunnies that help Easter bunnies like other Santas help Santa?
I think that there are, it's a team effort. That's what I've always believed. It's a team effort.
I mean, they're rabbits, so, they multiply.
In the meantime, tell us about that important auction, Randy.
City of Berea surplus auction going on now. The link is on the City of Berea official government Facebook page. The link is there. I saw stuff like backhoes, ATVs, cars, trucks, buckets that you use for backhoes and stuff. All kinds of great equipment there. Surplus auction. Check it out. City of Berea. Facebook page. So if you're looking for some equipment, and some of those deals are pretty daggone good. I saw it. I think it was a Nissan truck. For the bid was $600.
Not only are they great deals, but Randy, with the shortages that we're experiencing,
supply chain issues.
Supply chain issues. This is
you may find something you might need. So check out the City of Berea surplus auction right now on the Facebook page.
You got it. Very good. Okay, let's hop into Easter now. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Easter. I like that segue. Tell us about Easter Extravaganza.
Right. The Easter Extravaganza is happening in the city of Richmond Saturday, April 16th, 2022 from 11 until 1 Randy. Now, if you are interested in setting up a booth, this can be an informational booth at that extravaganza. Applications are now available. Where do you go, Randy?
It's easy. Go on to the Parks and Recreation Facebook page. They have a link and a phone number. Sign up if you're interested in setting up an informational booth at the Easter Egg Extravaganza.
That's right, and this one will be at Lake Reba Adult Softball Complex.
We went out there last year, didn't we?
We sure did. Several times. That's right. One of our favorite events.
I got me a free basket.
There we go.
I wasn't supposed to tell anyone. Sorry.
Hey, speaking of going to Lake Reba.
Holiday. This is my flag flowing. Go ahead.
Okay, it's time. 4th of July. Well, it's not really time for 4th of July, but it's
I'm sorry, that's
time
the graduation. That was the graduation thing.
That was completely wrong. Food vendors are needed for the 4th of July celebration. In the city of Richmond.
No, you don't want me to keep doing that? Okay,
that. No,
sorry.
I hate
Go ahead, start over, Kelley.
Applications are now available for food vendors' 4th of July celebration taking place at Lake Reba in the city of Richmond. For more information, call 859-623-8753. We will be there, and I'll make sure that Randy is mic'd up, singing his tunes.
Nobody else does events like we do events.
They don't. Listen, I think maybe it's just time to talk about President's Day. What do you think?
President's Day, and you got some closing. So, who's going to be closed on President's Day?
Well,
tell us all about it. We know banks.
Yes, typically banks and official offices. All county offices will be closed. They will on Monday, but they will reopen normal time, February 22nd at 8 a.m.
Okay.
So if you're planning on visiting one of the county offices, don't do that on Monday.
No, don't do that on Monday. Just call Reagan and Kenny Barger at home.
No, please don't do that. Please.
Here's their number. No, I don't do that to them.
That's right. All county offices. So just keep that in mind. We'll see you there on Tuesday.
That's cool. And speaking of hiring, I mean, of course, Buc-ee's is hiring.
They sure are.
But if you don't want to be associated that closely with the Beaver, and you want to help protect this city, how do you do that, Colleen?
Hey,
what's going on now?
The Richmond Police Department is now hiring, Randy. For more information, visit the city of Richmond.
Yep.
Randy, take a look at this. Application deadline 3/18. So
you still got some time.
About a month left there.
That's right.
Take a look. Full-time police officer salary starting at $49,600. So for more information, once again, visit KY Richmond. And more.
It's a very long website. The link is on the City of Richmond Facebook page. So it's easier just to go and hit that link and see the qualifications and everything. You too could be a part of our community with the mission, community, and family and spend more time with Rodney Richardson.
Well, we appreciate all those serving and
Right.
looking forward to serving.
Absolutely.
As well.
And thanks to all the first responders out
got
there.
it.
Out there that protect us
single one.
every day.
There we go.
And speaking of which, it's kind of like the Eastern Scholar House. They are looking for people to move in
That's
to the
right.
Eastern Scholar House. Tell us all about that, Colleen.
The Eastern Scholar House program is eligible to full-time single-parent students approved in post-secondary institutions, such as EKU, UK, Bluegrass Community, Morehead, etc. They accepting applications now. So if you are interested in making Eastern Scholar House your home, it's easy. Who do you call, Randy?
You just call Jackie Dean Rousey.
You got it.
You sure do.
Where
What's that
can she
phone
be
number?
found?
408-7025. And you can email Jackie at jdean@foothillscap.org. And they're located right there on Van Hoos Drive in Richmond, Kentucky. That's a really cool program.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw our interview. You could look it up on Facebook and YouTube. And she tells you all about the Eastern Scholar House.
You got it. Randy, and if you haven't had a chance to visit the location,
They're great.
They're fantastic.
They are.
2-bedroom apartments with on-site child care, include washer,
Yep.
dryer, all
Yep.
the amenities, storage space, designated parking lot. So a really fantastic.
And here's something
program
that's
here
really
at
cool.
EKU.
The Eastern Scholar House program, it's eligible to full-time single-parent students, okay? Eastern Kentucky University, UK, Bluegrass
Got it.
Community and Technical College, Berea College, and Morehead State
You got
University.
it.
So that's neat.
right. Statewide program. So
Absolutely.
very good. For more information,
Check it
Check it
out.
out.
Now we're going to swap prom dresses. We'll be right back. Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead. Tell us
Hey,
about
that's another
this.
show
Tell us about
at
this
another
because
time.
I was kind of confused on, girls, go swap your dresses and come back out and try to find your fellas.
well, no, that's
Okay.
absolutely not the
How does
case
this
at all.
work?
Okay, Madison County 4-H Service Club presents a prom dress swap and shop. This is their first ever swap and shop. We love this idea. If you stop by the Madison County Extension office, which is at 230 Duncannon Lane, in Richmond between the hours of 10 and 2, this is coming up Saturday, March 12th, you can get a new or gently used prom dresses. And
Oh, that's
Randy,
neat.
as you know, and I'm a mother of girls.
I've had to buy two, yes.
That's right. Those prom dresses
I think they're still in my basement in the closet.
I could tell
Why
you.
are they still there?
Well, you know what?
I think we have like 6.
Hey, this is a great way to donate.
I'm going.
Donate.
Hey, and donuts too.
That's right. If you do not need to donate a dress, you can still receive a dress.
Oh, that's
We
cool.
Love
Excellent.
this
Cool.
program. So they'll also have some jewelry and shoes available. We know this
Okay.
adds up. Those accessories add up, as well as makeup, hair, and nail vendors. Anyone can shop. No income requirements.
Oh, that's great.
There,
I think that's
so-
great. Well, I know what. Well, they don't know it, but I guess that's what I'm doing with my prom dresses.
That's right. We know what we'll be doing. Hey, maybe
Well,
we could do a story
I mean,
on
they
it.
weren't mine.
They weren't,
were
but
the
they would
girls'
have
prom
looked very
dresses, yeah,
nice.
very nice.
If you have questions or for more information, please contact Aubrey Lawson. We'll put her information up.
Absolutely.
And Randy, once again, this is a great way to donate. So donate. Why do I keep saying donuts?
Are you hungry?
I must be hungry, Randy. We need to get some donuts after the show. This is a great way to donate those prom dresses.
With donuts.
With
Bring some
with
donuts.
I don't know why. I keep
Somebody
saying
drop off some donuts to Colleen's house.
I don't know what's happening there. Prom dress swap and shop. Maybe you're
Prom dress swap and shop. Find out more information. Of course, it's on at the Madison County Extension office. They have all that information.
It probably has to do with reflecting back on prom dress shopping because
There's a donut store here?
there's not a donut store,
Oh.
but you know what? That would have been a great addition. If I could have had a few donuts during that experience, it would have been a whole lot sweeter, pun intended, because
With little
that can
sprinkles.
be a stressful time.
Sprinkles
for
on your
family.
dress as you're eating the sprinkled donut. Cool.
There we go.
And that's your events.
That's your.
You're not going to find these events anywhere else.
No, you certainly won't. And
Not distributed this way with donuts.
that's right. Sometimes we just make up our own. Folks, thank you so much for joining us
Absolutely.
tonight.
And we don't thank our sponsors.
That's right. The Madison County Health Department, Madison County who?
Emergency Management,
Agency.
MetroNet Fiber, and Jack Burford Chevrolet. We couldn't do it without them. We appreciate. And if you want to help sponsor good news in Madison County and events, Weather Channel, sports updates, we're the place to do it. We are your good news authority.
That's right. And if not, just drop off donuts. That's okay too. Randy,
I just like mine glazed.
yeah, he's a simple guy.
I'm very simple.
He's a very simple guy. Folks, we hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. We'll see you bright and early, 6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday on Good Morning
forget your
Madison
uniform.
County. Don't forget your
All right,
uniform.
very good. We'll see you 24/7 on that live
right.
weather channel,
Absolutely.
and that means that we only have one thing left to do.
That's right. The Cain Pole Fishing Report coming up next. And now Colleen and I will now continue back to our video with Robert Palmer.
Something like that. Very awkward.
Thanks for watching.
Have a great night. See you Monday.
I think you got some sprinkles on.
It's just, it's kind of amazing, really.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with an update from the Northwest. I feel like a broken record, but the weather and the water swings are continuing. Rough River Lake is back down to approximately 15 feet below summer pool and stabilizing a bit pending rain coming on Thursday. Nolin River Lake is about 17 feet below summer pool and stabilizing as well. Nolin will be remaining about 17 feet below pool for this winter. They won't go any further. Both lakes, water is stained due to the heavy drawdowns recently. Some fish are being caught. Crappie are being caught at both lakes on main lake brush and standing timber in the creeks. Fish have been holding anywhere from 2 to 10 feet deep. Most fish have been 9 to 10 inches lately, at least in terms of the keepers, with a few larger fish mixed in, but anglers are weeding through quite a few fish from 7 to 9 inches. Minnows, tube jigs, hair jigs, and other small plastics are all getting hit about the same. Bass fishing has been fair at best. Most action has been on the main lake, in the channel bends, and on the rocky banks as the water's been dropping out, especially using shad and crawfish imitators. Look for white bass at Nolin and the hybrid striped bass at Rough to be on the flats, chasing shad. Target flats where the wind is blowing directly towards the shoreline and has those shad pushed up in there. White and chartreuse curly-tailed grubs, spoons, or inline spinners and other shad imitating baits are good choices. Fishing in general has been good at our smaller state lakes. Bass, crappie, and sunfish have been active considering the weather. Small crankbaits, swim baits, or curly-tailed grubs will catch a variety of fish species this time of year. Trout were stocked 2 weeks back in our Finns Lakes in Owensboro, Madisonville, and Litchfield, in Morton's Lake on Higginson Henry WMA, and in Sandy Watkins Park Lake in Hebbardsville. There should still be plenty of those fish available. If you're specifically targeting trout, try a power bait, crappie nibbles, white inline spinners, or minnow spins, although the crappie and the sunfish will hit those baits as well. Trout were also stocked in Otter Creek on the outdoor recreation area last week, but please remember the ORA is catch and release only with artificial bait only from now through March 31st. The Ohio River and lower Green River continues to drop out, while the upper portions of the Green and Rough River are still a little bit higher but will be dropping later this week as the reservoir discharges slow down a little bit. Please enjoy the weather when it breaks, wear your life jacket while on the water, and make sure you tell someone where you are going and when you plan to be home. Good luck.
Let's talk a little bit about what we've got going on at MetroNet. Right now, coming up, we're launching this new 2-year price lock.
Right.
And one of the new packages that we have put together is a $74.95 gig internet with a whole home Wi-Fi. So that allows you to be able to get the Wi-Fi anywhere and everywhere. We use the Eero box, which is a phenomenal leading provider of whole home Wi-Fi. Kat, where can everybody get this?
This is offered for anyone who has MetroNet in their area, so anyone can get this deal.
So Berea, which is our newly launched market, thank you, Berea, for joining the MetroNet family. We love having you, and we'd love for you to have this product. Richmond, Lexington for sales, Nicholasville. Did I leave anybody out?
I think you got it.
I think we're locked and loaded. Thank you so much, folks. If a gig is not for you, we also have available a 500 meg package for $64.95 whole home Wi-Fi. Or if you don't want the whole home Wi-Fi, $59.95. We look forward to seeing you and being a customer for MetroNet. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
We've endured a lot during the pandemic. There has been great loss. Recently, there are signs of improvement. However, the response continues for the healthcare professionals in our community. Don't stop taking the actions that can make a difference to the ones providing care to us. Consider the part you will play and how you can say thank you to those who continue the response.
Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.